We're recording. Okay, so this is Sven and his owner, Kimberly. I'm going to go in the horse trailer ahead of them. So I'll be in there to receive Sven, help him feel better while she sends him in. And I'm also going to have treats and use positive reinforcement. So as soon as he gets in, within a second of entering, he gets a treat. If he doesn't go all the way in, he doesn't get a treat. There won't be any begging or pleading. So I'm not going to have a treat held out waiting for him. He's not going to know he's going to get it ahead of time. That's the best way to use treats. And we're ready to go. Do you want a dressage whip?
Probably.
Okay.
Here are the treats. I can go get it.
Oh, yes, please. Sure.
Then, the blue one or the one?
Yes, blue one. Okay, so just to make it easier, I'm going to go on the same side as we've already worked, although it shouldn't matter. Now the question is, do you want to duck under here and go in too?
That's fine.
That's up to you. Okay. So now,
Just to cue me on what to do.
what's the foundation?
Do you want me to walk him up first?
I want to see you turn and face him and ask him to take one step back and one step forward. If he won't do it there, he won't do it here. Don't wiggle that. There you go. Now think about not controlling him with the left hand on the lead shank. You keep wanting to grab that and control him. Your body and your signals to him, your communication. When you do this, there's no communication required. He doesn't have to ask himself, what's she want me to do?
Okay.
There's no question involved and there's no decision making. It's so important that you begin to cue and signal him.
Okay.
Because he's got to think about you or nothing's going to happen. So you can go ahead and walk him up here. Now remember, in my video, I walk forward and lead the horse. When I get here, I stop, turn around, and face. Switch hands. Okay. I'm going in. And what do you do with the lead line? Throw it over his back. Good job switching hands so the whip doesn't get used while you're throwing that. Okay, good. It's always best if you have gloves on when you're doing this.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Okay, pause. The first thing is 1 or 2 feet on the ramp, off the ramp.
Okay.
You don't have to back them 10 steps at first.
Okay. That was
Okay, and the signal for him to go is when your right hand comes up and points at his rump. Go, so he's already thinking in here. Okay, good job. To enhance his confidence, it would be good if you asked him to back, not with your left hand.
Not with my left hand.
With the whip. There you go. Okay, good, good, good. That's good. So you're really good with passive leadership. You need to work on your active leadership.
Okay.
There needs to be a certain firmness that you feel.
Okay. 2 feet?
Yep. Okay, now if you add energy on his rump, he'll probably come right in. However many steps he takes is okay. It doesn't matter.
Should I go under?
Nope. Not yet. There you go. Sure, go ahead, duck under. Let that happen. Point at his rump. There you go. That's perfect. I love the little baby steps. Those are perfect. And see how he just licked and chewed?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Boy.
Okay, ask him for one more step. Remember, we're not asking him to get in. We're just asking for a step and rewarding each step. Okay, he's got 4 feet on the ramp. That's beautiful. Ask him for a step. Okay, he's actually trying to cling to you. It's okay. See how he's kind of crowding toward you? Okay, don't prevent that with your left hand. Prevent it with your right. There you go. Ask for a step. There you go. Pet. Relax. Pet.
Boy.
You just got to be careful with the whip. Yes, yes.
The boy thingy.
He's slightly annoyed at this, but that's okay. Part of it might be my horse's proximity right there. He's thinking a lot about them, and it's all okay. Obviously, he's thinking about you too, so this is beautiful. Okay, now ask him for another step. There you go. Perfect. And we always want to reward each step. If he gives you 5, they're just gifts, but only think about one step.
Okay.
And when he's ready, ask him for one more. There you go.
Boy.
And he's got a treat.
Boy.
Eventually, you want to work your way back to pet his rump.
Okay.
While you're here, it gives him security, and as you go back, he wants to be with you, and he's going to have a tendency to back. But the idea of allowing him to come into his security is you slowly getting further and further away from his head,
Okay.
and still telling him that doesn't mean you back out.
Okay.
So you can, if he starts to back out, you can use the whip to keep him here. But the best thing to do right now is ask him to go out, and you do the old 10 steps straight back. You just got to watch your duck. Oh, she got skills. Try and make that not because of your left hand.
Give it to God.
Pet. The idea is for him to be able to lick and chew and yawn and get any anxiety that he might have from being in here, let it out over there. Eventually, we'd like him to be able to have that anxiety release in the trailer.
Okay.
But sometimes it's so much that they can't. He's pretty darn good, though. He feels pretty soft today.
Yeah. It's a good day for him, I can tell. Don't want to jinx it.
But the way you just did it, it's never wrong to give yourselves 30 seconds or a minute. It beats 2 hours later.
Yeah. You've been there too.
There's nothing wrong with saying, when I ask for a step, give me one step. And him going, yes, ma'am, there's your step. And then you quit. That's beautiful. And whenever you're ready, repeat. Oh, good work with the whip. Love it. Don't look at him so much. Look here. Look in the trailer. This tells him what you're going to ask of him. Good, good, good.
Good boy, buddy.
Oh, shoot. I didn't have the treat out. I'm sorry. There you go. He's got his treat. Good boy.
Boy.
Oh, good job back there. So, when he does come home as homework, even if you're not loading him, every once in a while, hook a truck up to this thing. Grab, your husband or anybody. It doesn't matter whom, a boarder, a child. How old are your kids?
3 and 1.
Oh, that's probably not going to work.
Yeah, she could slip right under there.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah. So,
Understandable.
and just repeat this. And with somebody in here, if I were you, I'd have anybody but you in here where you're doing the work, the sending. And if you repeat this every once in a while, he feels so good. What? No, I don't have any more for you. And now he's getting goofy up here with me. How much anxiety can he have? Although he just thought about leaving. Okay, so now would be a great... Don't let him out. Good.
Boy.
Good. Okay, now I want to introduce to him today the lifting of the tail to come out.
Okay.
So you're going to do that.
Okay.
So you can be beside him like there, and just from the side, you can pick up and pull his tail. And then with the whip, normally you would stimulate his feet.
Okay.
To ask
like
him.
in the front?
Yeah, and as soon as he takes a step, you drop his tail and forget the whip.
Okay. Okay. So lift the tail, hold it.
Yes, a gentle tug, very gentle, and as soon as he takes a step, drop.
Oh, I thought it was coming.
Nope. Yes, you dropped the tail already, right? Let him go. Go with him. Go with him. 10 steps straight back. Now with the lead line. There, perfect.
I don't know if that's 10. I didn't count.
Doesn't matter. But you two got to get used to counting together. Good activity. Kim,
Yeah.
that was perfect. And look how he feels. Very nice. Very nice. Give me a lap around the truck and trailer. Remember, look where you're going. Give him guidance. He's a beautiful horse, I know. So there you have it, folks. Looking good. So I think, from my perspective, I think we only need to do this one more time.
There we go. Good boy.
That was beautiful. Feel like he's getting pretty comfortable in here.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you're ready, you can lift his tail.
Let's keep it up until he sits back, right?
Yep, and just hold and see. There you go. Perfect. And go with him immediately. Duck under. Yep, go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it matter it wasn't straight back? Sorry.
You can both bow for the camera.
Good boy. Good boy.
There you have it. That's beautiful. Okay. I love it when that happens.